All right, quick raft assembly via high speed and raft tour. Hopefully get it in the water a little bit this season. So these boards, I made them 5 years ago, a 3/8 inch plywood. I did that to save weight, but in this last year, they started peeling real bad. So I'm gonna see if I can give them a new lease on life. Just a quick couple notes about my sideboards, the decks on the deck on the raft frame. This was the first iteration, and I had polyurethane them with a water-based poly, and this has happened after I did leave them out for a season uncovered in the winter, and they all peeled up. And then I thought, well, maybe I can scrape it all off and reuse the wood, you know, just for the sake of conservation. But it would have just taken way too much. So unfortunately, these are gonna go to the landfill, and that sucks. For the second iteration, I'm going with just all wood. And I've decided to just oil them because why not? They're gonna last about 5 years anyways, and there's no need to send all of that polyurethane into the rivers or into the landfill at the end of their life. I'm just gonna go for this butcher block conditioner. I use this on my cutting boards. They receive water and wet treatment all the time, and they're in great shape. So if it's good enough for them, it should be good enough for these, especially considering I have a raft cover, and now I keep my boards covered all summer and into the winter if need be. And this way I can prepare food on my side decks, which is kind of cool, and not worry about little bits of polyurethane coming up in them. So that's the story behind the change. I'm just gonna go with oil. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No big deal. I've wasted 10 bucks, 30 bucks on a sheet of plywood. And as you saw, or are about to see from the video, not much time really. So these are just 1.5 inch EMT brackets, and with a carriage bolt, a fat washer, and a lock nut on the bottom. And they, with just a little bit of open them up just a little bit, they hang onto these tubes. Amazing. It's nice and clean. They're pretty smooth on the bottom, so they don't rub on the raft. Yeah, works really well. It keeps my decks You know, the only thing that's sticking up is this carriage bolt head with that I ground a flathead slot in it, so that I have some way to tighten it. Yeah.
When I can keep it in the breath, when I go outside, I can grab it.
People have van tours, right? This is the raft tour. Rafts are like Legos or Lincoln Logs for grown men and women. You just keep tinkering with them. Here's the decks that I made. This is my homemade bottom cargo sling, and if you take it off completely, it becomes a drying rack or a kitchen floor mat to collect all the debris. What's that, Sven? Go in through the front door. There's a little platform up front. That's where the cooler sits when this is for soft gear and people. If I was gonna fish it, I'll just move the cooler to the back, strap it down real good, and then create a little fishing platform up front. I do not have a floor in my rowing box yet, so I gotta Fred Flintstone it. There's my tractor seat. This lifts up, and then this is where I usually store my water. It's right underneath my seat. Strap it down below. In each one of these canyon boxes, I usually keep like food and dried stuff like bread, whatnot, maybe an extra layer or two. And then this is like tools, axe, some other soft or hard camping gear, maybe a stove. And then that's the that's the mega kitchen box. I don't always use that, but there's still a lot of room in there. Anyways, when that thing's full, it is heavy. And the groovers strapped down in the back. Bimini top, spare oar down the side. That's about it. So that's it. It's ready for some family flat watering and maybe some bigger water. We'll see.